So like many of you, I take part in the online community, and from time to time I see videos come across my social media of moves that I've never seen. Jiu-jitsu is in an exciting time where we get to see a lot of new techniques that people are playing with. And so what I have a tendency to do is look at these videos and try to improve on them, fit them into my game, see how I can use them. One of the ones that I just saw was that Chilean necktie. Man, pretty cool, really cool. That back position is a great position. Sometimes people have trouble getting there, and so what I did is I started playing with it from side control. So for today, I'm going to show you how to hit that same choke, really cool setup from side control. Ian's the man, all right? And so I've gotten to side control, and you can see that he's keeping his hands by his face. This is a very common defense. You see this a lot. White belt, blue belt, purple belt, all the belts. Safe place for the hands. I refer to this as home alone hands. Right? So I am going to use the Chilean necktie against this type of defense. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure to get our lapel out. And there are a lot of chokes that do that, and it's very comfortable to be in side control with that lapel in my hand. So now that he's here, I am going to start to turn him up onto his side. How do we do that? I'm going to drop my chest onto the outside of the tricep and push with my whole core and my legs. Make sure that you're not here trying to push them up on their side. It's not going to work. You're going to need to dip your body down. You can see that my chin is on the outside of that forearm, and I'm going to push with my legs until he goes up on his side. Now, there are a couple of times that we get to a position like this. Maybe I started to pass, he started to turn away, he got stuck, he didn't get all the way up to his knees to turtle. But from here, I'm going to take that hand, I'm going to feed it underneath this arm all the way through to this hand. Now, obviously, this is the hardest part. That space is crowded. But what will happen a lot of times is when he has those hands in, he's going to think that you're trying to get a hold of this arm, all right? And so when he thinks you're getting a hold of the arm is when you punch that hand through and you get your own lapel. Move your hands, please. Both. So you can see where that grip is, okay? I do want the bony part of my wrist up here by the neck, which if you have seen that Chilean necktie, that's one of the harder parts because it started down here by the hip. Here it's just natural, very easy. Hands up by your neck, please. So he's got those home alone hands. My outside hand is going to come through and it's going to control the bicep. Now I'm going to do a simple back take. I'm going to drive my knee to the shoulder, my ankle is going to go by his hip, and I'm going to pull him over. It will look almost a little bit like a bow and arrow choke. The important thing is realizing how my leg goes over the head. It doesn't come over the head like an arm bar. It's going to come over kind of like a skateboarding move. My knee's going to be out like a little bit of a fakie move, okay? So my foot comes in, I'm going to pull him back, this leg came over. When I pull him up on his side, turn, I don't want the leg to come around like an arm bar. You won't have the space to do that. Don't be afraid to bow that knee and get that ankle to come over here. And so my arm is straight. The arm must be straight. And from here, I'm just going to arch and I'm going to pull. Guys, this is tough. It hurts a lot. Well, chokes a lot, all right? So he's on his side, same position. Let's look at it again. So I'm here, right? I'm too far over. I can't push him up on his side here. Duck and push. Now from here, I'm trying to attack the arm. Nope, psych. I'm going for that Chilean necktie. Get that grip, pull it, hands up. Controlling at the bicep, leg goes to the back, throw this leg over, up on my side. That leg comes over, just the ankle comes over. Don't try to go for the arm bar, just the ankle. Here, let's look at it again, different angle. The back angle is going to be the worst or the toughest because we need to see what my leg is doing, okay? So I'm here, can we see, Ev?
Yeah.
Okay. Drop, and I push. Hand on the outside, I got that grip, okay? Watch the legs, this is important. Under, over, I'm falling back. Look at how I'm stiff arming. That stiff arm is super important. Can you turn towards me? It's going to be super difficult to turn towards me with that stiff arm. Leg comes around, just the ankle. Don't try to bring the whole leg. Just the ankle, right here. Tight. Drop, push, arm comes through. Tight. Leg, over top, just the ankle. You okay, bud? Yeah. Guys, that's a tight submission. The most difficult part is going to be feeding the arm through that crowded space. But if they're thinking about the arm or they're thinking that you're just trying to get a seatbelt grip, sometimes you get that hand through, this is all you need. You get it by the neck, done.